Hey guys, you're back with Welcome to the K. I'm Shine with Sun. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sophie Monaro. I play keys, I DJ, guitar, and I'm an artist. And yeah, how's it going?
Amazing. What got you into the world of music?
Probably, honestly, my sister and my dad. They listen to a lot of Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd, and that's who I was just always obsessed with. I used to go into my sister's bedroom and see what posters were on her wall, and I would just LimeWire the songs. And but yeah, no, for sure them. And my favorite band is Green Day, so they got me into a lot of music, and at the age of 8 years old. And then yeah, it's been ever since I was 8 years old. I've been playing music. And
what's your favorite Green Day song?
Oh God, I can't answer that. I'm honestly an obsessed fan. Everyone who knows me knows how much I love Green Day. So I honestly can't even pick a song. I can't.
And for your you said you DJ'd before. Have you DJ'd any special events in Kitchener KW area?
I don't usually DJ for anyone else but Jarrell. I play keys and I DJ for Jarrell Fisher. He was on your show before.
Yeah.
Just if the viewers are wondering who that is. But yeah, no, I just DJ for him. I've DJ'd another event in Hamilton, and it's super fun, but not a crazy DJ, but I do what I can. I enjoy it.
That's fun. Do you get a good spark out of it? I know a lot of people are they love. I interviewed a DJ a few weeks ago, and he said he loves the crowd and everything.
Yeah. When I was in Hamilton, it was funny because it's every song that I picked, everyone was oh shit, this is awesome. So it kind of made me feel good that I was vibing with everyone else and feeling the mood of it. So that was fun. I just seeing people's reactions to what song I was playing next, because it's kind of fun because you're in control of everything. You're setting the mood for the event, you're doing everything. So that's what I like about that.
That's amazing. And what's your favorite show? Since you do most of your shows with Jalal, what's your favorite show so far that you guys done together?
Probably when we played in Kingston. We played in a place called The Mansion. It's a bar, but there's a venue in the basement of it. And yeah, there was probably 60 to 80 people packed in this tiny basement, and it was so hot. Literally the floors were wet from how many people were in there. The walls were sweating. It was so hot in there, but it was so much fun. We ended the show around 1 a.m. and then we drove to Ottawa right after. So it was really fun. We had all the crowd engaged. Everyone was having a good time. And then we had a lot of people coming up to us after just asking us where we're from, where can we find the music, and just that they loved us so much. So that was definitely fun. And then we played a show in Hamilton at Absinthe, and that was a lot of fun too. So Hamilton and Kingston were probably my favorite shows that we played.
Wow, it's amazing. That's so that's good. If you're you feel the crowd's vibing with you and everything.
Exactly, right? When it's when everyone's silent, it's not not a good time.
Yeah, it's awkward, or they're half the fans are who are you guys? But then or some people are they have no idea, but then all of them are screaming and they're oh my God, I love you. That's I think the best feeling. If you weren't doing being in the music field, what would you be doing?
Well, I try to do a lot of stuff still. I'm not just only a musician. I love interior design, anything creative. I do a lot of graphic design for Jarrell. I do all of his merch and his cover arts and stuff like that. So yeah, anything design wise, I love. Real estate, I'm really interested in. Just being a freaking, I don't know, a boss ass bitch, I just want to be my own businesswoman, make my own money, not rely on anyone else. That's what I would be doing. Anything with design and housing, probably I'd be it. But I'm still gonna do it regardless if I'm in music or not. I still want to be doing design and stuff. So.
But I've seen his graphic design. It's amazing. I didn't know you
Oh, thank you.
Even the skeleton. I think there was one skeleton. You drew that. That looks amazing.
Yeah. I did that. Like, we call it the Kiss of Death. We have it on a T-shirt and stuff like that. So it's actually been like our #1 like bestseller T-shirt, which is awesome. Like, I'm like, oh shit, like people are wearing like the designs that I made, and so it's awesome.
Are you gonna release any merch?
Probably. I think I have to have more of a, not like following, just more music put out to release merch. I mean, you don't necessarily have to have like a following to release clothing, because like it's not even merchandise at this point. It's more just like we're trying to establish a clothing brand, which is Beware as well. But yeah, but probably eventually, I think I definitely would have something out there soon.
Yeah, that's exciting. Get all the fans hyped on your merch coming.
Yeah, I know, because I just released a song, CeeLo. I don't even remember when I released it. Early June.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Like, I was like listening to it and I was like, holy fuck, like, where did you get like your creative process from that?
Honestly, I was by myself. Jarrell was at work. I was like, I feel like making a song. I produced the beat. I was like, oh, this beat's good. And then I literally just started like mumbling over the beat, and then I started writing the lyrics to it. It was honestly like a 10-minute song I wrote. Like, it was like very natural, it just like flowed amazingly. Like, I'm very proud of that song, even though it like literally took me like 10 minutes to write.
Then did Jarrell like write his own lyrics, or you kind of was like?
Yeah. So I had the song already done. I left a verse blank because I was like, I want someone else on it. And then literally Jarrell walked in. I was like, Jarrell, I want you on this song right now. He's like, okay. And then it took like a few days because like we've just been so busy like when we recorded that. So like when he got home from work, he's like, yeah, I'm down to do it right now. I was like, okay, cool. And he literally wrote that in like 5 minutes as well. Wow. And like I put it on, and then I was like, crazy. Oh shit, this is amazing. Yeah, like I wrote that though like back in December. So it was a very old song, and then I just sent it out to this guy named Tyler in Toronto. I forget his last name, Danley or something like that. I don't know. I feel bad for not knowing how to pronounce his name. But he's worked with a lot of people. He's awesome. And he mixed my song for me and sent it back, and I was like, oh my God, this is like actually came to life. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to release it because I'm just going to sit on this forever if I don't do it now. So yeah, then I just released it because I was like,
yeah, it sounds really cool.
Perfect timing in the summer. I'm like, yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah, it's like sounds really good. It's like different because like typically like sometimes I hear like the same song over and over again from like different artists where it's like kind of the same beat. So it's like really different like typically to like what you hear.
Yeah. Like even like my family's like, this is so different from what you usually do, because I'm usually more folk and indie sounding, like kind of classic rock sounding songs. And then I did a rap hip hop song. So like my family's like, I love it. Like, but I've always been like, I always wrote poetry like in a way that I'm rapping. So like it wasn't like that unnatural for me to write it. Like I wasn't like trying to step out of my genres and like experiment. It just happened, and I was like, you know what, this is cool. Like this is just super natural for me. So I'm just gonna release it.
That's amazing. So could you tell me, like, could you like tell us and the fans like what's a day in your life from like your morning to routine, like through work and then like to like
Oh, I am not that exciting. I wake up, take my doggies out. My dog's right here actually. Looks like she's dead, but she's there. And then I have another one over there. But yeah, like I'm just a full-time mom for them right now. But yeah, I just take them out. I go to work. I detail cars. I work for my dad right now. I used to work at a exercise equipment store. But so now I work for my dad. I clean a bunch of cars. I'm basically just kind of his assistant. I just do a lot of things for him, which is nice. And like he gives me a lot of advice on like business ideas and just like when I need to talk about stuff. So it's nice to be like around him all day. So I'm pretty happy. And then I just come home, watch TV all day, and then fall asleep. Sometimes I work out. I've been trying to, but since quarantine, I've like lost all motivation. So yeah.
Any TV shows you kind of like, you know, been interested in or you've been like watching lately?
Unsolved Mysteries, Jarell and I have been watching. I don't know if you've been watching that too. It's pretty cool. It was an old show. They just came back and like did a bunch of new episodes, and like there's an alien episode that me and Jarell just watched yesterday. Super messed up, like, but it's really good. You should watch it. I've watched Shameless like 10 times in a row. I don't know if you've watched Shameless before, but it's like,
yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, it's literally one of my favorite shows. It's like I've literally watched 10 times in a row, like season 1 to 10, like 10 times. Like, yeah. So Shameless, and there's a show called Love. I don't know if you've heard of that.
On
Judd
Netflix?
Apatow, yeah, Judd Apatow directed it, and yeah, it's an awesome show too. There's only 3 seasons. It was a very short show, but they're on Netflix, so you should watch them for sure. They're really good shows.
Oh, okay. Unsolved Mysteries. When you said that, I was thinking about like the BuzzFeed like one, because there's one on BuzzFeed where they're like unsolved.
Oh yeah, no. This is like it's
like
an actual show. There's like I think there's only like 5 or 6 episodes right now, but yeah, no, it's really good. It's like super messed up though. It kind of makes you depressed after, but it's really interesting.
Yeah, like I like to watch, like I don't really like to watch mystery stories like too late at night, like murder movies, because like freaks me out. And like my mom would always watch those like Crime Stoppers, which is like telling about like these criminals.
Crime Stop, yeah.
Yeah.
My mom and grandma used to watch like the First 48 or Dateline. Like,
oh yeah, that's what my mom used
when
to
I was little, yeah.
So like I think now I'm just kind of like, no, don't watch that late at night, because then like I go to like I lock all my door, like I'm the one who checks it, like I lock all the doors, and then I just like have like sometimes I have my phone with my yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I completely agree. Sometimes there's some shows that I'm like, okay, I feel super weird now. I have to lock all the doors. Like, yeah.
What have you been doing to keep busy? Anything?
Well, we just moved into our first home together, me and Jarell. So that's definitely something. Yeah, thank you. That's definitely something that's been keeping us busy. We're just trying to like decorate, make it feel like more of a home, and like we've definitely like done that. My sister actually and my brother live literally in the same like complex as us. So like I literally just walk down the street and she's there. So I hang out with my sister a lot. But yeah, just music, working out, and TV, honestly, and working. That's what I've been doing to keep busy, honestly.
That's good. I don't know, as long as you're keeping busy and you feel like good and like you're, because like I noticed like a lot of people's mental health like gone like this is like the last 4 months.
It's definitely been me throughout this whole thing. Like some days I'm like good, some days I'm like I'm so freaking bored, some days I'm just like I don't want to do anything. But yeah, like I want to get a bike, but now all of a sudden everyone wants a bike and they're sold out everywhere. So I can't even like go for a bike ride or anything. But I try to get outside just to like get some sun, go for a walk. But it's been way too hot to even do that. It's like 40 degrees outside and humid. It's like not even possible.
I agree, because like oh my God, the heat's so bad.
I can't even walk my dog with
me. Pardon?
I can't even walk my dogs like in this weather right now because it's way too hot.
Yeah, and they're gonna like be like, why did you take me
out? Yeah. Yeah.
But any like upcoming songs like that are coming out soon that you
yeah, I have like 5 or 6 songs that I really want to get finished. Like they're like I have at least 3 of them that are finished and like about 3 that are like almost finished, but they just have to be mixed and stuff. But I have no idea how I'm gonna release them yet. Like some of the songs I want some features on, so I have to figure all that stuff out. I am just procrastinating like crazy, and I haven't even got down to like finish those songs, which is just me in general. Like any musician you run into, like they're always just like, yeah, I have about like 30 songs I just like don't know what to do with, and that's basically me right now. But hopefully like sometime soon I'll have a few songs done and I can like maybe make a little EP or something like that. But right now I'm just kind of like taking it day by day, seeing what feels right. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to force anything. So I'm just seeing when I'm in the mood to do it and when I have inspiration, and then I'll start doing it.
Amazing. I can't wait to hear your new music. But that is true. Like I've met like I think like so many artists right now, or like just like since I started like interviewing people, and like they're like, yeah, I have like at least like 10 songs they haven't released yet, or they're like they're still debating if they like, or it's finishly like it's like done completely, and they're still like, don't know if I want to release it or not.
Yeah.
And I hear it, and I'm like, oh my god, like why didn't you like I have like my one friend, he's like started like he's a music artist and he starts releasing songs, and he keeps like sending me like, you know, music because like I hear it.
Yeah.
So, you know, what's like, you know, and I'm like, why didn't you release it? It sounds really good. And he's like, yeah, I don't know yet. And I'm like, oh my god, you worked like 10 hours of song. I'm like, release it. It sounds so good. So like,
I know, that's the life of any artist, any creative person. We're always our like biggest critic, so you know.
Yeah, it's like me with videos. I'm just like, do I post it? Do I not post it? I'm like, okay, and then I'm like, I'm gonna post it. I spend like an hour editing it. But any advice you want to give like other people or like that are getting into the music industry, or just like advice in general?
I would say just, it's very cliche, but just don't listen to anyone else's opinions about your own music, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to be happiest with how it sounds. So don't let like literally anyone, it could be a huge label saying this isn't the sound, and it will still be the sound because it's your sound. So that's honestly, that's just keep pushing through it. If people like give you hate and stuff, just fuck them. I don't know. Honestly, I'm so bad with advice. I'm literally just like, just fuck them. Like, who cares? Like, but yeah, no, honestly, just don't listen to anyone, what they say about anything that you do, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be the happiest with what you've done yourself. And yeah, honestly, that's all I can think of right now.
No, it's actually really good advice, because like at the end of the day, it's like you put out and what like you're gonna be happy with, and like anyone else, because like
exactly, right? Yeah.
Like it's like, I don't know, like it's like it's like, what are you gonna do to make yourself happy? You're like putting it out for yourself, not really for like for others to enjoy, obviously, but like, you know.
Yeah, like if you make something and someone's like, nah, do this with it, it'll sound so much better, and you do it, you might be like, yeah, I agree. And then at the end of the day, you're going to be like, this isn't like me though. You know what I mean? So it's like, just do you. Don't listen to anyone else. Just keep doing you. That's literally it.
Where can fans follow you?
I have an Instagram. I usually use my Instagram the most, but it's Sofia Monaro, Sofia Monaro. And then I also have a art page that I do all my graphic design. So if you need any art done, promos for Instagram, you can follow that at Monaro Mind, which is Monaro, and then Mind, Mind. And then and then our band page is Jarell and Sofia, Jerelle and Sofia. And so so that's me and Jarell's page. That's where we post our live shows, merch, all that kind of stuff. And yeah.
Thank you for being on Welcome to the K today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And make sure everyone follow Welcome to the K. They're awesome.